Hello and welcome back to Factorio and space exploration with Krastorio 2. So, today I am hoping that we're gonna be unlocking nuclear power here. Coal has mined out. We're gonna be cleaning up these belts here. That helped us remove most of the last. There's a little bit of coal under these machines. I'm not gonna bother with it, I'll be honest. We'll drag this belt here. We'll drag this belt here. So that's gonna revitalize the thing that we have. Okay, we're actually out of storage. Oof. That's not great. Let's add a bit more. Okay. So let's take a look at uranium here. We have a lot. I think we're gonna send a 1K. I'm hoping that I can do this. And that's gonna start grabbing from this. Yes, good. And we're gonna send... Let's say that. We're gonna take this. This is gonna be 500, 1K, 1.2K roughly. Hopefully that's gonna be fine. Now I'm gonna go get the lithium myself because I haven't built a station for this yet. So I'm just gonna grab it from the train. Oop. Train grab. And let's do a couple more other things while we wait. Like lab research speed, for example. Could be nice to have. Although, realistically, not something that matters a great deal. Oh man. Bro. Okay. That's a good lesson to be learned, I guess. Okay, double checking. Productivity modules, also something that we need in pretty good numbers here. Put that, okay. Right. Let's put that in there. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Wait, that. Okay. That was weird. We have a lot of this, that's fine. We actually need to unlock this here as well. So heat shielding, low density structures are things that we need. Unfortunately... Okay, right. Right. Gonna wait with that. Because steel has been doing so poorly for a while, this is way behind. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1200. Okay. Can I see? Oh, we have 700 and some more. So it only needs space science and the production science kind of deal. Now, this, and the machine learning data. We have a little bit of machine learning data, which I'm also requesting here. So I'm gonna do this. We don't have many blank tech cards left. We probably could do with a refill of red circuits as well. Not gonna lie. Let's increase that a bit. That's a lot. We could use a copper refill as well. We can probably send this. Put that in. We'll put the red circuits in. An immersite waterless moon. There's a lot of like moons and stuff on every single planet, which I find kind of cool. Anyway, yeah, you're doing fine. So to make the plasma, we need to put is this the thing that we need? Can we put it directly there? We can. Let's move this pipe a little bit. So we need chemical gel. Which is this. And that's cosmic water and petroleum gas in a biochemical facility. I'm gonna move the telescope as well. Can I not make chemical gel? Biochemical facility. That's a decontamination facility. I am stupid. Right. That makes sense. We'll take that out. We'll take this in. We will need to unload something. There, for example. And this will be petroleum barrel. This will then be petroleum empty barrel. So we don't have petroleum barrels either. But I know I prepared this. We'll have that there. Big prep. Very big prep. Boom. Cosmic water, we have a decent amount of. We don't have any more. Though. Because we're out of lubricant. We can just rotate this. This was a slight design problem. We'll just move this over one. That's gonna be fine. I think we'll do this. So whenever cosmic water is less than 500, you'll start filling that up, yeah? That's gonna regulate the fact that we are not gonna have... You're already out of water, okay. So we're gonna have to send a bit more water and lubricant as well. I know I can just mine the ice. And I should. But we have so limited space in space. See what I did there? So I'm gonna hold off on doing that for now. We have 1500, 1600, 3k, 2k. This is full. Steel and low density structures are kind of fine, but I wouldn't feel bad about sending more motors. We can send 1k. And then I think we can also send the big motors. Boom. So big motor, normal motor. We could send more of this. Could send more heat shielding. We don't have any low density structure to send really. We have those. Copper we're getting. So we're out of blank data cards. Let's do that. Can probably upgrade those as well. We probably gonna need... Do we need utility science? No, we don't. So we can leave this off. Gonna need a plasma generator though. Which we can't really make down here. Plasma generator. Okay, we do have a bunch of that. Let's make sure we only make one. That would be great. Takes 10 seconds to craft, so we should be able to stop it in time. We need 60 low density structures for this. Okay, we're about to hit that though. Oh, did I just fucking remove that before we got it? Yeah. Bruh. Okay. I am so fucking stupid sometimes. It's unbelievable. Okay, now that's done. Let's build more blank data cards if we can. This doesn't really have any waste products here. Let's get 50 lithium in there. Let's get these things in here. We have a little bit of vulcanite, we have a little bit of that. We're gonna put that in there, and then we are also going to do production science 200. Boom. We have the lithium, we have the uranium, we have vulcanite, have iron ingots. Okay. Send that. Perfect. Let's go up here and see. I probably freaking missed something, right? Hopefully not, but probably missed something. Okay, meanwhile, we have a couple of things that we would like to prepare that I haven't prepared yet. First, We want nuclear reactor. We want steam turbines. We want heat exchangers, and we want heat pipe. We can upgrade these. So why not do this? Don't think we have steam engines though. That's another thing. We'll just plop down here. That we have a lot. I'm gonna be thinking we make 4 at a time of this. This is gonna be two, is this 10 each? Yeah. Okay. So it's gonna be 25. It's gonna be, let's say 150. Oh, this is 50 megawatts. Okay. So 10 would be 500. Okay, 50 is way more than enough, yeah. This we can probably do 500 of. That's fine. We have an absolute massive amount of those. Okay, lithium has not come into this area yet. Let's get a couple of these things out. Still, I'm like, the fact that I can't use prod modules for these kinda bothers me. We have the plasma coming now. How much does this use per second anyway? 16 per second. Okay. I don't know how much power we have left. Not that much, I'll be honest. Solar. Oh, we have tons of panels though. Okay. It's not looking pretty, but it is what it is. Okay, yeah, you are not able to make a lot because of this. I should have checked this before. Okay, yeah, we do have a ton of these things, so that part should be fine. That part should be fine. Okay, and blank tech card back at you. So we'll do this. We'll take that there. And we'll put plasma in there. That should all be fine, right? Yes. So you're now making 12. This is almost. Not exactly, but almost. It's a big upgrade. Power here is looking kinda okay. Just spamming these now. Just in case, really. Okay, let's do 50, 50, all across the board here. Don't think we have. Okay, we do have 250 of those. Not too shabby. We do have a lot of uranium as well. So not too shabby. This is increasing. Okay. Meanwhile, we are going to prepare an area up here. With landfill. We do have enough to start this process, actually, which is really good. You're gonna filter out uranium-235. Boom. You are going to filter out uranium-238. Together, we're gonna make this really nice split belt. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. But more compact. No, I don't even think I need that much. I think we can do this. Because the reason here is I want this process to keep going, right? And this here will give us... this is not going to be uranium processing, no. It's going to be Covarex. And this is going to give us uranium-235. And then it's going to give us stone. So you can put this out. Okay, so we're going to have to modify this a little bit. So I want the uranium. That comes from the right side here, or left side, sorry, to be prio. And I want this to be going like this. And then we'll drop the stone back into this. We'll take stone. And iron ore out this way. Can I not make landfill from that? I can. In a recycling facility. Okay. I don't think we have any of these, right? We do not have those. So let's make sure that we get them. Let's do that. Let's upgrade that. Let's put those in there. We'll have a lot of recycling facilities. I can tell you that. And this here cannot make landfill from stone. Okay. I don't care about efficiency here. We'll do this. We will then take this, I think. So we're gonna make stone only. Go right into that. And then iron will go over here and become landfill as well. Okay. So far, so good, I think. Does that matter to me? Like most of the uranium 235, if not all of it, will be coming from this side. So I don't really care that much about how that looks, right? That should be fine as well. This is just for us to get rid of stuff. I'm gonna put that in there, so these are not expensive at all to run. They're just gonna be here passively cleaning shit up. And to make the fuel cells then, this is reprocessing. This is made in a normal assembling machine, you know? Right? So any leftovers from this process, they will become fuel. They will become this, which you will put into a very nice provider chest, like so. And you're gonna need both of those. You're also gonna need to get some steel in here, and I'm definitely for now going to do this. Steel plate, 200. We definitely need a couple more things here. I don't know how many we'll need, I'll be honest. Let's make 10 to start with. 10 to start with sounds like a good idea. I don't know how long crafting time this has. It's 10 seconds. This also has double module slots. You haven't made a single recycling facility yet because I haven't put a power pole in the correct spot. That's genuinely amazing. I really like that. I really do. Okay. What about these? We have a couple of nuclear reactors already. So if I'm calculating this correctly, we're going to have a 1 gigawatt standard, and then we're going to have 50% more. We're going to have 1.5 gigawatts of power with 4 reactors. Am I seeing that correctly? That's going to be a lot of steam turbines, though. So this is 5. Hopefully we'll just do that for now. I don't think we'll ever get to the point where we'll need 2 of these, I'll be honest. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do that for now. And let's power that up. We'll do that. We'll put a power pole there. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you are outputting priority in there, which should be more than fine. That's just gonna go there for now. And that's gonna go there. Okay, I kinda like this setup so far. Hopefully the prod modules will go there. I'm just gonna make a couple more. This is 500. So I should be able to make another 10. So we're gonna need those for that other thing that we're doing. Okay. We need to make a little bit of a design here. Gonna put substations here. And then we need to figure out how we get the heat exchangers and everything in here. So the heat exchangers, that's 2 or 50 megawatts per heat exchanger. And if we say that we have 1,500, that's going to be 30. And it's going to be a ton of steam turbines, like a ton. We'll get to that problem in a bit. I'm kind of just waiting for this to finish. Because this here is going to be a process. This also, we're going to do that. Because there's no way that we're going to have a couple of that laying around there. That ain't happening. Okay. So we're going to do this. Gonna do productivity in these. Because absolutely gonna need that. I could also do that in these because, let's be honest, uranium is really not plentiful here. Well, we only have 7k left here. Gonna need more of these. Put that in there. Need another 6. So I'm gonna make 10. We need 6, so I make 10. We don't have any more utility science right now. Could get this. Vulcanite is rare, but it's not impossible. We do have the process for it. Cryonite as well, we do have. What about speed? It's gonna be immersite. Let's do that. And then get next tier of module rolling. Okay. That's looking pretty good. We'll need a couple more here in a second. Most important is the actual Covarex process. We're still missing this. We don't have any big motors. Why don't we have any big motors? What? I don't get it. Did we set something up here that needs the robot frame? Or what? Oh no, I probably need them for myself. Because I started requesting them, right? At least the big motors, so we probably could have had a couple. Okay. We'll send that out. We're gonna do... so what are we gonna do? That's 10, right? And I think I need 50, right? Yeah, so this is 1 gigawatt. And I think this is gonna be half a gigawatt. I'm not sure. I'll be honest. I'm not sure. But I think we'll have some fluid issues here somewhere. Let's see how much water this is gonna consume. Okay, it's not that bad. Okay. And then we need a lot of these, right? I don't know how many, but we're gonna need a lot. This doesn't really fit between anything, does it? This kind of does fit between here. I'm gonna try and make it into a line. Like there. Let's take that away. This here now is done. Let's put that in. It's fine. This is gonna clean up kind of quickly. Now I probably want to make sure that we save. Let's say we save 400 of the uranium for now. So we're gonna have competing stuff here, considering we need uranium for our science now as well. But this should be working pretty well. I probably made an oopsie here somewhere. We'll do that. This would still fit. Kinda. It's gonna be a long build. It's gonna be a really long build. So we'll do this. This is barely fitting between these anyway. Yeah, so that's 500 megawatts. In theory, this is gonna be 1.5 gigawatts. And I'm gonna need... Well, let's specify so we have... Okay, I'm gonna need 10 times as much as this. That's gonna be a long... That's gonna be a long, long, long line. But that's fine. Wait, what? you... I'm not sure about this. Okay, let's see. Oh no. Yeah, you're not actually doing that. You're actually doing this. Okay. That kind of sucked. This is gonna go all around the thing again. And we should now have this actually working. Okay, good. How much is this? This is 50 gigajoules. Okay. Let's do... Let's keep this going. I have a feeling we're gonna run into some fluid problems with this build. I wish I had a calculator here. I don't think I can calculate power with this. I wish I could. I want to see how much. I want to see the ratios here. I mean, I should need 5 times as many as this. Right? So I should need 150. This is half of that, basically. And there we go. This is now 134. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be 150. Oh, that's a build and a half. That is a build and a half. We're gonna see soon if this is gonna be working or not. Remove this. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of a pause here to let the CoverX process catch up. And then I'll be back when we are ready to try out our new nuclear build. So, be right back. Okay, some time has passed. Quite a lot of time has passed. I let the game run a bit during work, so eventually I had to set a condition here to read from this machine if it's crafting or not, and stop this belt because it would keep loading up like 100 of the uranium 235 here, which is not exactly reasonable. This here is done. I'll be removing these. I'm gonna cut this out as well. And I'll be moving it. No, I'll be moving it here. Boom. Let's reconstruct a couple of things here. Perfect. And we also kind of need to move this, but I'm gonna save that until next time. For now, the focus is gonna be on getting this to run at all. This is probably actually outside of our construction radius for the most part. Just not very calculated by me. Okay, let's do that. Let's put these in. Like so. Then we'll take this. We're gonna put that there then. Just make sure we have this connected as well. Boom. Do this. We'll put this up. And we are going to make sure that we request some stuff and that we put some stuff out into the system. So request, put out. Now, we need to do this. And I'm pretty sure that we're gonna read temperature. And this inserter is only going to insert whenever temperature is. And if we look on these, it has a minimum temperature of 415. So I'm gonna cut it close, and I'm gonna say whenever T is less than 425, you'll be working. This might be cutting it too close. We might need to tweak this for sure. Okay. Gonna need a little bit of water coming in here as well. So we're gonna go one outside of this. Then we're gonna go to the water, very conveniently placed here. And we're gonna get a thing, and we're gonna connect that. Then we go again just outside here. We'll drag this all the way to the water. And we'll put a pump here. Do that. We're gonna drag some power here to make sure that actually works. Gonna drag some power here as well. That should be constructed. Easy peasy. So we have completely cleaned out the uranium that we have here. And we don't have that much in stock either. Yeah. So all is okay, but not great. These will last for a couple of minutes, if I understand this correctly. We'll see how this actually turns out. Let's start heating them up. And see if we can get going. Okay, this now has 375. Okay. We actually get 72 per hour. Interestingly enough. Hopefully we can control this a little bit better so we don't have that. And I'm gonna make sure we're gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna bank on the fact that this is gonna raise the temperature enough. And there is a delay here as well, so we'll see how it actually performs here. And this is about to be fully completed, which is great. Temperature is rising fairly quickly here. We did set this to 425. Oh, it's called uranium fuel cell. So I'm just gonna have one here. Just gonna have one here. $250. Okay. We are probably about to turn this on, I think. How much water this should be consuming? This should be more than enough, right? The steam might be weird. I'm not sure this is gonna handle properly. We'll see. We'll see. I think we probably need to feed this another couple of these manually. Before turning it properly on. So I'm just gonna put this in here. But we're about to have nuclear power. And next time it's gonna be really important. I want to get advanced radar up. This one is 516. And this one here covers up to 20 chunks. So a bit further than the current one. And also a train station to cover this uranium patch here. Because we want to make sure that we have enough uranium. I actually need to read the thing. We'll start with this. And then we can also go over here and do... I think we can do uranium reprocessing. Right. We actually need this. But it's gonna give back some of the uranium, which will be important for us. So I'm gonna queue that up as well. Something will unlock next time. So this is not gonna last a very long time. It's going to last a very short time instead. But this will give us a whopping 1.5 gigawatts of power. And I won't really know if the fluid works properly until the demand for this increases. There's no way to know for now. But we have nuclear power, which is great. And this is going to be really helpful. We might need to tweak this. Maybe 425 is going to be too low, so that this will drop some temperature too fast or something. We'll see. Yeah, be right back. Okay, obviously someone has to be at the door very... when I need to be recording. So this works for now pretty well. I'm gonna keep an eye on this and see if this drops too low. Actually, I can already tell that this is gonna be too low. Because this here is about 15 degrees, almost 20 degrees. It's definitely 20 degrees cooler here. So this here ain't gonna work, I think. Because if that stops... Should we do 445? If it's 20 degrees cooler in here... Let's do 450. To be on the safe side, yeah. 450 to be on the safe side, so that should give it... this should land on roughly 430 degrees before fuel goes in. Assuming there's a direct correlation between the temperature in the rightmost heat exchangers these are a bit warmer also, actually, so it's mostly the ones on the end here. We're gonna have to keep a little bit of an eye on this. But there's definitely a part here where we're not using any fuel, which is a huge optimization of the fuel that we're using. But we need to keep an eye on that. Other than that, next time we need to make sure to tap into this other uranium ore mine here because we are completely drained up here. I've also found a little bit of a patch down here, but it's 6.7k, so it's let's just say it's not exactly worth it to even go there. Very unfortunately, that's gonna be the case. So we need a new source of uranium as soon as possible to make sure that this here keeps up. So next time I'm gonna be moving this setup just a little bit so we can fit this here. I want a proper unloading station for uranium so that I can be mining it elsewhere and just shipping it here. But that's going to be next time. If you enjoy this content, consider subscribing to my channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching and have a really nice day.